You've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. We've got the Seattle Supersonics facing the Houston Rockets. So with Westbrook on the bench, here's the group that George Karl has on the floor. Allen is out there with Payton, and it's Durant. Then it's Kemp, and it's Gilmore in at the 5 down low. Yao following Ray Allen's three-point attempt. The shot by McGrady, no good. Ray Allen is on the wing. Back to Payton. Fires the three. And Ray Allen gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
They like to fly in at the last moment rather than establish position early.
And Ray Allen gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
And the first time out of the game called for Seattle. Seattle making a change here. Korver's checked in. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. You take a look at the Raptors. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
Man, and I think Seattle, they made their presence felt right from the opening tip, taking matters into their own hands and showing no let up.
Harden kicks to McGrady. From outside, off the mark. And here are the Sonics. And it's Korver in the corner. The three-pointer, no good. Last outing for Houston, it was a loss to Cleveland. For the 3. Another miss by Houston. Still a tie game after a couple of empty possessions. Shoots from 12. That one. Wide left.
Nothing going right on the offensive end. 0 for 4 from the field.
Here's Yao, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Kyle Korver.
And this is where the size of Ming is just too much. I have to foul him when he's that close.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Payton surveying the floor. Durant against Harden. Goes up on the high post. KD's shot is off.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
I mean, I hope you can appreciate the torque that kind of move generates. He just has that natural explosiveness. The dream is something to behold.
Now here's Korver. Second chance shot. He gets that one.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. I was able to talk with the Rockets head coach. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Houston in the lead. Durant with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Korver's got it. And then Durant with the dunk.
Look at Kevin Durant, all 6'9", but what a handle. Gosh, that move was pretty.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. And Shawn Kemp picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Smith checked in for the Rockets. Bain comes in for McGrady. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Free throw good. Bain. Gobert, he's checked in for the Sox. A minute 50 left in the first. It's taken away by Payton. Here's Kemp, and then jammed down as it goes right over Jalen Green.
The ultimate man-child. Kemp, one of the most flamboyant finishers in our league.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Supersonics.
The bat, they're going after the ball.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Allen's checked in for the Sonics. Russell Westbrook comes in for Payton. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
So he picks up just one from the line that time.
And once the G League took it to another level, Green skipped college, became the #2 overall pick in the draft, and that's really changed the landscape.
Now Bain, following Ray Allen's three-point attempt. Offensive rebound, Şengün.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Bain, no good. So the Supersonics, their last game, a win against the Heat. Westbrook passes to KD. Kemp kicks to KD. The Sonics again can't hit.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
The defender getting a little over anxious there, but Porter causes that anxiety with his high-level scoring ability.
And the first one drops.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
A different look for Seattle. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Kemp. Robinson comes in for Kevin Durant. And Levine subbed in for Allen.
And one of those guys who fell in the draft the year he came out due to injury. Porter healed up and has taken the lead by storm.
In the corner, it's Bain. Sinks the three-pointer.
Oh, how about the vision from Smith? You have to know not just where, but when to deliver the ball.
Here's Westbrook. Here's Robinson. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Houston on top, up by 6. enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. You guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Houston?
In the early going, they've been heat-seeking, very crafty at drawing contact to work themselves to the line.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Smith is out there with Harden. Then it's Olajuwon. Then it's Tracy McGrady. And it's Francis in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Olajuwon, good.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there, almost automatic.
Levine dishes to Richardson. Outside for Korver. Lets it go from deep. Hakeem Olajuwon grabs the rebound.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Now here's Richardson. Following the miss by Jabari Smith. Outside Korver. Three-pointer. Seattle missing again.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate. Not everyone has the green light to take that three in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Time called here. The Sonics decide to talk it over. Checked in for Smith and Seattle. Also making a change. Allen's checked in. And it's the Supersonics with the ball. They trail by 11. Ibaka finds Allen. Ibaka with the screen on McGrady. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. Time called here. The Sonics decide to talk it over.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. It's blocked. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, thank you very much. The Rockets are in a full rebuild, and they have a young roster which is taking its lumps. But Coach Stephen Silas says, we very rarely give up. This team has a lot of fight, character, and grit, and we are learning. Kevin, it's a long process, but it's worth doing.
Yep, no shortcuts, David, but the journey is the reward. They're building from the ground up. It's fun to watch, and we thank you for that story. Al Harden following the miss by Sean Kemp from deep. Harden the pass to McGrady. Jacks up a three. Rebound by the Sonics. Durant's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside for Kemp. Olajuwon with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
Now here is Yao, and contact out. The shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. And that one falls for Yao.
And, you know, he's such a huge figure from a cultural standpoint. Yao is also someone teammates love playing with because of that easygoing personality.
Baines checked in for Houston. Nice ball movement by Seattle. Allen, that's good.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Houston leading by 10. Olajuwon left side. Great D that time from Kemp.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Payton finds Allen. Back to Payton. Pass to Allen. This one for 3. And they'll get another chance. The wide open look for Durant. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Well, Kevin Durant is efficient from any spot on the floor. You give him an easy corner 3 and turn the lights out.
And the pass to McGrady. Here's Olajuwon. Goes back up. And it's blocked. Payne against KD. Payton outside. Back to Durant. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Kevin Durant. For Houston, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for. Around 80% on the season.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
The Rockets making a switch here. And Olajuwon drops them both. 1:05 left in the first half of the game. Outside Durant. Olajuwon with the block.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
The shot, no good.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Kemp with the bucket.
And this is what leaders do. Payton showing a willingness to get it to the open man.
Now Porter. 32 seconds left in the second quarter. Bain passes to Şengün. It's blocked. And pushing it up, here's Seattle. Allen leading the charge. Durant kicks to Kemp. From outside the arc, Allen's shot is off. Green deciding where to go with it. Pass to Bain. Here is Porter for three, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon. That is his first foul of the game. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
And so it's the Houston Rockets heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. Back to the action in just a minute.
Hello, folks. The first half is in the books, and we've got a lead on the scoreboard for the Houston Rockets.
It's a luxury to have this kind of scoring off the bench. Those guys come in, understand their roles, and they play them very well.
It definitely takes some pressure off your starters. Not that they need the help, but certainly will welcome it.
All right, and now one of the more highly anticipated topics. Some news about trades to discuss.
Interesting addition. Kemba can still light it up, and in the right situation, he can change a culture with his leadership.
Agreed, Shaq. On and off the floor, he brings the energy.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Rockets leading by 7. So with Westbrook on the bench, here's the group that George Karl has on the floor. They've got Kemp. Payton is out there with Allen. And it's Durant. And it's Gilmore in at the foul. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Meeting the defense with power, McGrady holds nothing back and finishes in motion.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as he'd like.
Here's Payton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The 3 from KD. And no good that time. The Rockets go the other way with it. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks. And here is Payton. Outside for KD. No good with the triple.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Harden finds Olajuwon. And it's sent back by KD. And now the Supersonics on the break. Let's go. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Can't stuff the alley-oop home.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
This is where James Harden's ability to quickly scan the floor and then find the right window to deliver the pass. So good, so good.
Seattle calls timeout. Platoon swap here for Seattle. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon.
Well, the craftiness of Russell Westbrook down low. This guy excels at drawing contact close to the basket.
That one misses.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
Drills the three-pointer.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Westbrook finds Korver. Three-pointer, trying to get open as Ibaka. Olajuwon grabs the miss. Olajuwon's got 6 rebounds in the game. Francis' shot is off. Sonics trail by 16. Pass to Korver. The 3. Rebound by Yao Ming. Yao's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That is his first foul of the game. The Rockets making a switch here. Smith has checked in.
For your Rockets, Jabari Smith.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Francis passes to Smith. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
A darn good free throw shooter. Smith doesn't seem to have a weak spot coming into the league.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Durant's checked in for Serge Ibaka.
Taking 2 shots.
Smith hits them both. Westbrook with it.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Good on the bucket. KD's got 9 points.
How about the ability to slice through the defense, muscle through the shot? KD, go ahead, sir.
Outside, Bain from deep three-point range. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And the Rockets lead by 19.
And defensively, they've gotten a little careless, not playing with the same focus we saw in the first.
And here's Korver from the arc. Seattle with a fresh shot clock. Takes a 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Korver's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And this is what makes Korver so effective, his ability to take and make shots quickly.
From deep, Harden. Westbrook pulls it in.
I'll tell you, his shot is just lost right now. There's just no consistency. Amazing that they're still up in this basketball game.
Smith against KD. They kick it out to Green. No good from outside. Sonics trail by 16. Here's Durant. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Desmond Bain.
There seems to me to be a quiet toughness to Kevin Durant. This is a guy who makes his own decisions, shuts out the noise, and is willing to embrace change.
He misses the free throw.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Kevin Porter's checked in for Houston. And the second free throw, good. Now here's Green.
And here's that intense defensive look.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That is his first foul of the game.
You know, looking at the turnover story, they've had a few miscues along the way, but as we see on the scoreboard, it hasn't hurt them.
Celtics trail by 15. Westbrook kicks to Korver. Trying to find Durant. He's got it now. Outside for Korver. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Korver's got 6 points.
And he's showing signs now of life after going scoreless through the half.
Green finds Porter. Bain looking around to the inside. Here's Smith. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
KD passes to Korver. And another basket for Seattle.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
Houston leading by 10. Outside, Green. Shot clock at 5. From 10 feet out. Nice jump shot. Good. And the Rockets lead by 12.
Putting his size to use. Green's got great length, and it helps him there inside.
And here's Korver from the arc. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Houston Rockets enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the Seattle Supersonics. A 12-point game. They've got Tracy McGrady. Harden out there with Olajuwon. Then there's Yao. And it's Francis in at the 1. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And the shot goes down.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Francis passes to Harden. The 3. They get it again. Yao. Kicks it to McGrady. Harden outside. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist. McGrady's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
Trying to get open is Kemp. Allen's shot is off.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Here's Olajuwon. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option. Impeccable from the line since halftime.
The Supersonics making a switch here. Durant's checked in. Time called here. The Sonics decide to talk it over. And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Hakeem Olajuwon.
And as you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan, to get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work. And boy, has the big fella delivered. He has just killed them down low.
And this is exactly what a star player is supposed to do. Coming off the loss, he made sure they weren't going to make it 2 in a row. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, George Karl just going over the game plan with his team. He was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient, run the offense, make the extra pass. You don't have to make up the deficit all at once. We'll see if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Well, this is exactly how you want to attack the defense. Kevin Durant accepting the punishment, but refuses to be denied.
Pass to Francis. And the three off target. Celtics trail by 12. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Now, Kevin Durant is such a difficult check, right? You've got to guard against the shot, and this is where he can draw contact and make it so difficult.
Isn't it great? The NBA is becoming a global product. As more games are scheduled overseas. Doris, any locations you'd like to go to call a game? Maybe you and I could do a game in the Bahamas. How does that sound?
I love it, Kevin. If they're tipping it up, I'd love to be there. And think about it, beyond the travel and the opportunity to see the world, the opportunity to expose new fans to this game that we love so much, certainly not something to take lightly.
Another miss by Houston. Celtics trail by 10. Payton attacking. Allen for 3. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
And that's just careless.
And the out-of-bounds violation is going to be reviewed. Coach has issued the coach's challenge to get it analyzed further.
And this is the exact type of play that I think is perfect.
The previous play is under review.
Into a situation where it's hard to definitively determine the out-of-bounds call.
And depending on what point in the game it is, boy, it can have a huge impact on the game. So many games coming down to just one possession. Each possession.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
So we just got word from the NBA Replay Center via the official courtside administrator. And the original call will stand for the out-of-bounds violation.
You know, and some people might argue, hey, we're stopping the game, but this uses up a timeout, so that's technically already a break that could happen, regardless of the call staying the same.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Rockets leading by 10. The pass to Olajuwon. 13 feet away. Another miss by Houston.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Payton in the corner. KD against Harden. Here's Durant. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon.
Well, Kevin Durant is used to absorbing contact on the way up, and when he's this deep, it really puts the defense in a bind.
He hits both from the stripe.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Now, here is McGrady. Yao with a screen on Allen. Here's McGrady. Out of bounds. Seattle will take possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Payton kicks to Allen from deep. They get it back. Outside, KD. Tries again, and the layup is good. Durant's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And you've got to love the energy right now. They got hot when they absolutely had to.
It took a shift in strategy, but it seems like they figured it out. Let's see if they can extend this run all the way to the finish.
Olajuwon, and he drops it in from the low post. And the Rockets lead by 8.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
And we all know Allen is used to these pressure situations. When they need a basket, his team feels comfortable getting him the ball.
And there's the call on Durant. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Baines checked in for Tracy McGrady. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Seattle. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Seattle.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Korver, good.
Wow, I'll tell you, Kyle Korver, that's where experience pays off. Unafraid in a big, big moment.
Rockets leading by 3. Pass to Yao. It's tipped. On the wing, Payton. Kemp passes to Korver. The screen from Kemp to tie it up. Korver, no luck. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Bain. Another miss by Houston.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Allen kicks to Payton. Kicks it out to Allen. Here's the 3. Olajuwon with the rebound.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
Yao, money!
And again, it's Yao Ming. I mean, we always talk his size, and that does help, but Yao also has terrific touch.
Now here's Allen, and here's Korver from the arc, and Desmond Bain pulls it down. Here's Francis, defended by Payton. And Gary Payton is going to pick up the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. He will go to the line to shoot 2. Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
Yeah, and Francis, he's an athletic point guard, plays with tremendous confidence, and really knows how to motivate his team.
Time called here. The Sonics decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 7. 7 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Allen for 3. Nails the tray.
And this is Allen's go-to shot. Just a sensational shooter from the three-point line.
Charge to Houston.
And Kyle Korver picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
James Harden brings tremendous versatility. He can score it, he can distribute. Whatever you need from him offensively, he can provide it. Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
Here is Korver from deep. Off on that one. So we see the Rockets get the win here. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to on both ends.
Ridiculous.
These games, shaking hands.